Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Creatures of Queens Twitch channel. I am your host, Mandalorian Mangler, and I am here with my two co-hosts...
D.
And?
L.
And they're both going to talk louder over the course of this video.
Okay.
I promise. Alright, so we are going to be doing a Minecraft miniature opening, and you will see here that these Jada Toys Minecraft sets come with 20 per pack. The average price of them on Amazon or other retailers ranges from $20 to $25. I'm sure that there might be some difficulty getting different waves from certain locations. I've seen better deals on one at Walmart, others on Amazon. So if you are a fan of Minecraft and you don't have these already or are looking for a particular wave, then make sure that you price search accordingly and you can get a good deal. If you're not sure where to go, make sure that you check the link below and click forward, and it will lead you to the Wave 6 that we have right now. So each of these minis are 1.65 inches. I think that's the base, actually, which means that they are oversized for a Dungeons & Dragons or typical tabletop RPG table that uses generally 1-inch boxes or hexes. So keep that in mind. Otherwise, the height of them, I'd say they range anywhere from like a 28 millimeter to a 32 millimeter scale. So they, despite the wider base, actually aren't too oversized. Now, these sets come with a variety of different types of minis. There are people, there are some animals. What were some of the animals that they had in there?
There's sheep,
Rabbit,
cows.
Do you have the box? Because we've already taken the minis out of the box because it is going to be extremely loud.
There's chickens.
there's a horse, a cat,
A rabbit.
A chicken.
Baby mushroom. Got it? Mushroom. Where is that one? Is that this one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a mushroom.
He is a mushroom. We will shift over here to our miniature display.
This is the mushroom.
This is the mushroom, the baby mushroom. So there are a variety of I think actually this one's pretty cool. I like that how red it is. Right? It serves as an animal companion purpose right there. So, you know, as you go through, you'll notice that, unfortunately, Jada Toys website is very basic. So this website is actually not even displaying the content for the Wave 6. It appears that my battery was not put in the correct way, so we were not spinning. So let's go back real quick. Once the weight goes on, it will. So that is the baby mushroom. I'm actually, compared to some of the other animals that I've seen in the set, that is one of my favorites. I pulled that one up because it's my favorite animal that I saw so far. So what are some of the other favorite animals that you all have?
I like the rabbit.
You like the rabbit? Let's display the rabbit. Alright, so that's the rabbit. And I'll be honest with you, like, I don't do we have a rabbit?
No.
I have no rabbits, right? So, you know, it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world if you're trying to introduce a rabbit that you have this this Minecraft set. I mean, I also don't have any baby cows, so the baby mushroom would be another interesting one.
What about the chicken? Do you have a chicken?
I believe I have some chickens, but let's show that one because that's is that a chicken or is that a duck?
It's a chicken.
They call it a chicken, but I think it sort of looks like a duck as well.
I'd say
What's
chicken.
the red thing under its beak then?
Oh, okay. Gobble gobble.
That's a turkey.
Oh, it's a, no, they both have them. What is that
Well,
called?
if someone says gobble gobble.
Okay, you're right.
If
I'm a
this is
knucklehead.
kindergarten, that's a turkey.
Okay, you guys win. I'm a knucklehead. I don't know my farm animal sounds. I apologize. I apologize. All right, so let's see what else we got. What other animals do we have in here? We have the jelly cat.
What's in a jelly?
I don't know.
Is it made out of jelly?
Well, that's what it sounds like. Jelly cat's okay. What do you think?
Mine's
Oh,
My favorite.
yeah. All right, what about the green sheep? Got a green
I'm just
sheep in there.
confused why it's green.
Yeah, shouldn't it be white if it's a sheep?
Well, that's the adult sheep, right? There is also a baby pink sheep.
Wait. If the adult is green,
Hold it, leave it there, leave it there. We'll
shouldn't
do
the
a size
baby-
comparison.
Shouldn't the baby also be green?
Well,
Because
not always.
if it's a parent, wouldn't they be the same color?
Do you two have different color hair?
Yeah.
Okay, problem solved right there, right? Although I agree, I understand what you're saying. However, why do you think they maybe did them in different colors? I have an idea.
So it's less boring.
Less boring. All right, I was going to say more vibrant, right? Create more colors, give more diversity and option to the people trying to play with these things. All right, that's pretty cool. All right, what else do we have? Do we have any other?
We have a horse.
There's a horse. Oh, and I think there's another mushroom. White horse. Do you know who rode George Washington's white horse?
George Washington.
That's oh, if you wouldn't have answered that one correctly, I would have been worried, buddy.
That was kind of
Who's buried in Grant's tomb?
weird.
Okay, all right, I'm going to stop playing this game because I'm 0 for 2.
You can't fool me.
I did Floki the Elder play these games with you? Floki's my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Okay. All right, because Floki is watching and enjoying himself right now on live stream while we are opening these. And yeah, thanks, Floki. Floki the Elder, no longer. Oh, he lost the sound. I apologize. Got to remember, I need to come up with my own like jokes and stop stealing my father's. I'm sort of new at some of this stuff sometimes.
Yeah.
All right, there is one more. Did I show the baby mushroom? All right.
Yeah, you already did.
I like that one. And let's compare it to the smaller one.
It's not on the screen.
Oh, why is it not on the screen? Why did the screen freeze? Oof, okay. Sorry for that, ladies and gentlemen. Screen froze for a split second. So, yeah, you can see that they're two different sizes. That's why I didn't realize that there were two of the cows. Let's just call them cows, because that's what they are, right?
It's actually mushroom.
That red one, though, couldn't he be like an angry bull
Yeah.
inside a bullfight
Yeah,
or
but
something
then
like that?
The bull, if he was a bull, he wouldn't try to charge at himself because he's red.
No. Oh, wow, look at you. You are so smart.
I am.
You are so smart. So, if we're just going to rate the animals, what do we think we're going to rate the animals?
I'd give it a
I'm saying
7.5.
another 8 out of 10.
8? You missed it, Mr. 8 out of 10.
7.5.
And I'm a 7. So we're at a 7.5 on the animals so far. Now, there are also characters in there. There are, from a Dungeons & Dragons perspective, we would say there's a couple adventurers.
Yeah.
There are some, like, monsters, right? Villainous monsters.
Yep.
Although, you know, nothing's preventing Baby Zombie from being a good guy. All right? Maybe Baby Zombie is like you, who turned into a... Right?
Yeah.
And I don't really know if there's any... Oh, okay, there's one or two non-player characters, or more like artisans, interestingly. If you look, we'll show you 3 different artisans. But what we're going to do first is we're going to show you our favorite creature and or monster. So who wants to go first?
Oh, I do.
Okay, go for it,
This
El.
is my favorite.
All right, what is this one?
It's a piglin.
Piglin.
It's like a pig human, and I like it because it's a pig. I like pigs, and I like a sword.
You like pigs and you like... All right, all right. He does have a fascination with pigs, correct? All right, definitely has a fascination with pigs. So, Piglin, thank you. We greatly
You're welcome.
appreciate it. All right, next up. D, what do you got?
Skeleton.
Skeleton Archer. Now, the two that you've obviously just seen, right? Piglin with the sword in hand, right? This, what is it? A wither skeleton is what it's called. A wither skeleton. Very bad guy sort of looking in that sense. So why'd you pick this one?
I think he's cool looking.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like the gray with the very sinister sort of look. And it's a nice color, too. Like, it shines well in there. So
Yeah, cool looking.
my favorite one is Vex. Where are you, Vex? Now, Vex looks like he would be...
An angel.
Okay, he could be an angel.
He has wings.
He has wings,
He's like a
sure.
dark angel.
Dark angel, fallen angel, bad guy. He is, of this set, he would be my boss of the dungeon or the adventure. If you said, use all of these in a single adventure set, I think he is the one that would be giving everybody else a bunch of orders of the bad guys. All right. Now, in addition to that, there are also some other monsters in there. We got baby zombie and another zombie in iron armor. I'm showing you both because spin it the other way. Have them go back to back.
Okay.
All right. So we have baby zombie, who is clearly smaller than zombie in iron armor. Obviously. Do they look like zombies to you? Because they look like another monster that I could think of. A very famous monster.
It kind of looks like Hulk.
Okay, all right. I'll buy the Hulk, because Hulk is also green. Frankenstein. I think these look like Frankensteins as well. So what that means is they might look like zombies to you. They look like Frankensteins to us. But for everybody, they could be both. Right?
I feel like Frankenstein is a zombie.
Frankenstein is undead but brought back to life. Like, he was dead and brought back to life. I don't know if he would be considered undead to be a zombie. However, that is a great question to consider for another video. So maybe we could do some research into that, see what the rest of the planet thinks, and we can give our input maybe some point later this week. All right, so those are are those all the rest of the baddies? Right, because we got the workers here and then the adventurers on top.
Those are all the baddies.
Those are the rest of the baddies. So let's rate the baddies.
The baddies are a
8.5.
9.
I'll go 8.5. So we're at an 8.75. So we're just getting to the 9. These were pretty cool. I liked some of those.
I gave it a 9 because of the pig.
You gave it a 9 because of the pig. So if there was no pig,
it would probably be an 8.
It'd probably be an 8. What about you? How'd you get to your number?
They're, overall, they're very cool.
Okay.
There's not one that's amazing. There's not one that's
But
not
you didn't
cool.
go with your standard 8. So what was that half that you gave it that brought it up just a little bit more?
The skeleton.
The skeleton? Okay. I'm giving it an 8.5 because of the versatility of the zombies being able to be zombies, Hulks, right? Or Frankenstein. Suddenly we got 6 different possible characters right there. Hulk and son. It's, so, or daughter, right? Lots of different options right there. So let's move on now to the adventurers. No, let's save the adventurers for last. We have 3 craftsmen, villagers, non-player characters that easily could be used as characters, but the names of them, according to the Nano metal figure set, says that we have Swamp Leatherworker coming up first. Swamp Leatherworker. Now, he definitely looks like a leatherworker. He's got a leather apron on, some cool little purple hair.
That's not purple.
I'm sorry, purple suit. He's got green, tealish hair. So he's got a unibrow. Feel bad for him there. Definitely has a unibrow. Do all the Minecraft characters have unibrow? It looks like they all have unibrows. No, not all of them, just some of them.
I feel like...
Oh, goodness. All of the workers have unibrows. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
The workers, what's wrong with their nose?
What's wrong with their nose? I mean, I think they're running a style and a theme because...
And also, where's their mouth?
Their mouth doesn't really exist. It is,
How do they
Also,
eat?
it's Minecraft. Everything is blocks.
It's Minecraft. Do they eat
So for their
food in
nose-
Minecraft?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. I don't play
But,
Minecraft.
for the nose, everything's square. So the nose is...
Well, the nose is extra big, I guess, is the... It's stylized. It's art. It's an interpretation. So that's the Swamp Leatherworker. I don't have a leather worker in an apron as a mini, so I think that could be utilized in a variety of ways. Then there is the Desert Mason. You guys know what masons are? What work they do? What is masonry?
Nope.
No?
No.
It's like stonework that like builds like houses and walls and pyramids and other interesting
So
stuff like that.
Buildings. He's like a construction worker.
Yeah, you know, have you ever heard of Freemasonry?
Nope.
No? You're not conspiracy theorists just yet?
Nope.
We'll get to that in a couple of years, I guess, then. All right, so Desert Mason. Okay, like, he feels a little desert-y, I guess, sort of in the coloring.
The hat makes me feel more deserty for some reason.
Like, he's got the coloring to me says, I live in the desert, cactus, you know, sort of vibe. But otherwise, like, okay.
Is that a hat or a headband?
It's a hat.
Because it could be like
If the hat was like the groupies.
Couldn't it be like hair? Like, you know how Bart Simpson has the hair up this way in spikes? Maybe that's the opposite? I don't know. I'm not impressed. I'm not that impressed. All right.
This one I think is pretty cool.
So you'll notice that this one is called the Snowy Toolsmith. Now,
I can kind of tell that that's snowy.
if you look at the arms, it looks like both of their arms are crossed like this. And the Snowy Toolsmith has a very winter sort of headdress sort of vibe going
I can
on.
definitely see that that's a wintry guy. He looks like he's a winter guy.
Flaps over the ears. You see the flaps over the ears on it?
Yeah.
And the blue is probably supposed to remind you of ice in the winter. So, of the three workers, the artisans, the guild's craftsmen,
I'm going to give him a 7.
just because?
Yeah.
You're being generous with that 7, I feel.
6.5.
6.5? Yeah, I was coming in at a 6.5. You're just passing because I like more NPC minis to use at the table. You know, generally when you're buying minis, it's get the big monster or we got to get this character because that's the one I want to play. And, you know, you need to go out of your way to buy NPC sets with your clerk and your barmaid and your bartender and, you know, all of the different skilled artisans in the mix. So these could be used in a variety of different ways. So I'm also going to sort of say just a 6.5. I wasn't impressed.
I would have given it a 6, but just because of the hat on the snow guy.
You like the snow on the hat guy just tipped you off the...
No, the hat on the snow guy, not the snow... Wait.
The snowy hat?
Yes.
Good. All right, we're in agreement. All right, then we have 4 adventurers. 4. First up, pick your least favorite one. Which one was the least favorite one?
No, this guy.
All right, that's your least favorite.
This is my least favorite.
That's his least favorite, but my favorite of the bunch. Ooh. This is Alex, ladies and gentlemen. The orange-haired crossbow shooting Alex.
How is that your favorite?
I like how...
How's that your least favorite?
I like the interaction. Like this one's doing something. He's like in an action. He or she is in an action pose. So I think that's cool. And, you know, that's sort of my logic there. So that is Alex. All right, next up, you didn't like this one?
Steve.
Okay, this was my second favorite one. The boys and I have a completely opposite.
Favorite.
This one's your favorite?
Yeah, this is my favorite.
And I like the color even more as it's hitting the light as it's getting spun around on
We were talking
the
about
stand.
them having unibrows. This guy doesn't even have eyebrows.
Okay.
He's browless.
He's browless.
Or maybe it's just covered by the hair.
Maybe.
He could have high eyebrows. Who
Got
knows?
high eyebrows and long bangs. So why did you not like this guy, and why did you like this guy? Let's start with the not like first from D.
He's just basic.
Basic. He's too basic.
He has a shirt, his pants, and he has a sword. That's
You
all
know,
I see.
and some other people might say that blue and blue don't really match, but you know, that's what do you think? Why do you like
I
him?
like it because of the colors on him,
I like blues as well.
and I just think he's cool with his sword. Like,
I also like the action pose, the interaction and movement that he's showing in there. I also like him because he's got a little facial hair on there, as you'll see. So, you know, a lot of these have been very, how do I say this, general or kid-ish. Like Alex looks like a child, but Steve looks like Dad with a sword.
Yeah,
And it's like,
goatee.
yeah. So like I could be Steve and you could be Alex, and now
I'm a piglin.
we have two different versions of Steve and Alex, both of them in diamond armor. I don't really see... Oh, they're in armor. I apologize. So who do we have first? We have Alex in enchanted armor.
This is my favorite.
This is your favorite? All right, so also has the sword at the side, walking in the purple enchanted armor. Tell me about why you like this one.
I like the purple. Like, it's different. You don't see purple armor every day.
You don't see purple armor every day.
Any armor every day.
It's an expression. It's so literal.
And this is what I get to deal with every day, folks. And it starts there, and it ends in wrestling. Well, no, it ends in separation from wrestling. But, you know, I'm sure there's some parents out there that know, and there's some siblings as well. So I agree, I like the purple. What I don't like about them is that they're both the same thing. Like, we're going to put up Steve in diamond armor. Leave it there. We'll do back to back. So let's add Steve. And it's the same thing, just in
Different color armor.
different color
But
armor.
it's also a different person.
It's a different person. He's got that goatee going in on there to recognize that it's Steve, not Alex. And then this one's even different because Alex sort of gives me a young vibe and Steve gives me an adult vibe. And when I look at the two of them here, I don't get that vibe either.
What do you mean? He's got a goatee.
He does, but it doesn't look like Alex is that much different from Steve in that sense. So here are the 4 adventurers. The 2 Steves and the 2 Alexes. So what do you gentlemen think?
I'm not a big fan of the Alexes.
You're not a big fan of the Alexes.
I just...
And you're not a big fan of the Steves.
Yeah.
All right, we're split. So does that mean that
Yeah.
the tie comes down to me? How about I vote differently and sort of the same, so we're at a complete tie, ladies and gentlemen, because I am not voting for which character I like better. I'm voting for plainclothes versus armor, and I like both plainclothes adventurers better than armored adventurers. So guess what that means? You like 2, and I gave you 1 and 1, so we're at 3-3. So we will let you at home decide. So I hope you enjoyed watching us open up these minis. So overall, I'm sure you guys that are watching at home could run and do the math and be like, wait, if they gave this a 9 and that a 7 and that a 6.5, then their actual average is the following. But let's forget all that math. Not worry about it.
Yeah, who likes math?
You're pretty good at math, so...
Yeah, but nobody likes it. I never said that I'm good at math. I just said who likes it.
There are people that are good at it because they do it for a living, like accountants and stuff.
Or math teachers.
Or math teachers. But we could discuss that another day. All right. So overall, the full set, $1 a piece, $20 altogether. In terms of value, I'm giving it a 9 because they're oversized bases. So that bugs me as a dungeon master trying to, position things on a tabletop.
8.5.
No, we're just talking right now. You're giving me your overall?
Yeah.
Well, I was talking value.
Value.
Oh, well.
9.
9?
Value 9.
Okay, so we're in agreement there. So if you spent $20 in the store and got these 20 minis, you'd be very happy.
Yeah.
All right, now, what about the art and creativity?
I'd give it a 9.
You're giving it a 9.
8.5.
8.5. I'm only giving it like a 7.5 at most, maybe a 7. Because there's a lot of repeats. Remember, you got the 2. You're looking right now on screen at 2 of the same armors, with the exception of slap a little bit of a beard, paint them 2 different colors. And there's some of that down there too, right? There's the 2 cows. Different paints, one size slightly bigger than the other. Same thing with the sheep. And I know from a production standpoint that all the person did was take the existing one and either shrink it or enlarge it in size. And they put a different skin on top of it, or paint, right? So overall though,
8.5.
8.5.
I already said it.
8.5.
I'm giving it just an 8. I'm not a huge fan of the metal miniatures. We have some of these Minecraft ones now, or they're not mine, they're actually all of yours from the grandparents. And then you also have some Marvel ones.
Yeah.
But the same thing, oversized bases, and actually the Marvel minis are much taller too. So that creates a slightly different problem when trying to use them with 28 millimeters. If using them with 32 would be actually much better. But I'd say these on average are 28 to 32 themselves, but don't feel oversized. They definitely feel like they're medium characters. So if you had a good time, please give us a like, comment below. Please subscribe. We're going to be making lots of more videos as the weeks go on. Follow us on Twitch, Instagram. All the information is below. Hope you had a great time, and we will catch you next time. Later.